Don't underestimate the power of being likable at work. Being liked and highly regarded can go a very long way when it comes to career progression, getting help from others, and building a strong reputation. When we show up to work, we want to be respected and admired, but often we're afraid of what people will think about us. There's a delicate balance of either being too aggressive by being the most vocal or too shy and not confident if we don't add or speak much in pursuit of excelling in our job. How exactly do you achieve being likable at work and strike the perfect balance with people while coming off authentic and genuine? I remember I was 23 years old and had just recently graduated from university when I got my first full-time job that included some pretty high impactful projects with visibility from top level management and cross-division heads. In today's video, let me show you 8 practical methods you can try today to improve your social interpersonal skills at work. The wave. Physical handshakes are probably not as common or popular now due to COVID, and people are aware of distancing more than ever. A very simple technique that I've personally used during the pandemic is just to simply wave when greeting or meeting someone. Waving is a wonderful and simple gesture and is universally understood, no matter where you are in the world. It is super subtle and just adds a nice touch to every interaction. When someone waves at you, you can't help but feel the connection and endearing friendliness. I also wave at people when I say goodbye, on Zoom calls or any virtual meeting. It's just a nice little friendly touch. Keeping eye contact. Whether we realize it or not, we use our eyes as a form of communication at all times. Even actions like avoiding eye contact or wandering eyes can signal to a person that there is a lack of interest. We all hate it when we talk to someone, but we know the intention is not there. It is super rude and you probably don't want to talk to that person again. The next time you have a conversation with someone, make sure you're consciously tracking your eyes and that you're keeping eye contact. While you do not have to stare the person down and glaze into their soul, because that can be quite intense and awkward, a simple trick that I like to use is to look above their eyebrows and occasionally just nod. Your eyes speak volumes, so do not let the subtle nonverbal communication bring you down. Smile. If you want to be likable, just smile. It adds warmth and a character to your interactions. Who wants to be around someone with a stone-cold face with no emotional expression? A large body of research has proven that humans tend to mimic each other's facial expressions. If someone smiles at you, you will probably smile back without even thinking about it. Obviously, you don't want to force a smile just for the sake of it. People can tell when it is forced. What I usually do is find little tidbits in the conversation that delight or intrigue me, and I just smile back to reciprocate the interest. Again, whenever in doubt, just smile. Everything will be a-okay. Body posture. So when it comes to body posture, you never want to cross your arms as it can make you seem very defensive. You have no idea how many people do this at work and they are not even aware of it. I guess it's, a very comfortable position, but, it really signifies that you're closed. If you're having a conversation with someone while standing up, keeping your arms by your side is probably the safest choice. Sometimes what I like to do at work, and you might find this a bit silly, is to actually carry a cup of water or coffee or some type of mug, at all times. Oftentimes when I leave my seat and there's no meeting, I usually go up and refill my water or get more coffee, and when I encounter someone, it's kind of like, when you're with a group of friends and you're having hot chocolate and just having great conversations around a bonfire, just having that cup in your hand can kind of signify that, and it just makes the interactions a lot more warm. If you're sitting down, crossing your legs and resting your arms on your lap gives you a very relaxed and polished look. You can't go wrong with it, and it just exudes confidence and comfort. Call people by their name. It is said that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and important sound in any language. Take a look at this example. Hey, it's nice to meet you. How are you? Hey David, it's nice to meet you. How are you? If you were David, which one would you appreciate more? If you want to leave a positive impression on someone to make them feel noticed, important, and valued, say their name. It is also a good way to remember someone's name if you tend to be forgetful. Never demand. People demand and they don't even know they are doing it. People at work don't like to be ordered around, which is why you need to be careful with how you ask people for help and how you speak to people. I understand that there are people who like to be brief and straight to the point, but from my experience, Writing an extra few words is well worth it from a likability standpoint. Here are 2 examples, and who would you prefer to help? Hey up, can you send me the sales report from last week? Thanks. Versus, hello Jenny, I hope you're doing well. Do you mind sending me the sales report from last week as soon as you get the chance? I can't find it in my inbox for the life of me. I appreciate your help and let me know if there's anything I can assist you as well. Give more than you take. I'm a firm believer in always giving. I believe in karma, and when you give, you will end up with more. You always want to approach giving without expecting anything in return. I usually end every conversation with a simple phrase, and it does wonders for me in racking up likability points. You can try this. If there's anything that I can help you with, feel free to give me a shout as well. I find that people really appreciate the little note, and oftentimes people don't really bombard you with more requests or ask. It's all about how you make people feel at the end. Help people quickly and get out of their way. If someone comes to you for help, quickly give them an answer and get out of their way, even if their question might be obvious or stupid. People are stressed out or have tight or short deadlines, and their work depends on you and other folks. Just keep the interactions super simple, and you will always be remembered as someone who is a team player, collaborative, and super easy to work with. When you create the least amount of friction in your interactions with people, you will develop a very strong reputation that you are pleasant, reliable, and super knowledgeable. We all hate that coworker who we go to for help, but they respond 4 hours later, or a day or 2 days late. It doesn't really create a positive impression, does it? These are the 8 tips that I have personally used over the course of my career to develop my likability and credibility at work. It has worked wonders for me, and I've developed a personal reputation where I'm super collaborative, a strong support pillar, and just generally a positive person to be around with. Thank you so much for watching my video. Feel free to check out my channel for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, friends!